That's the brotherhood. How many admit this is the way to live? The only way to live with each other. Now in verse 30 we see that as a people we are grieving the Spirit of Yahweh. We're grieving God, the Creator. We should not do that. But we're going to continue to do it until a certain day. What? The day of your redemption. It grieves Yahweh that you don't obey his will and keep his law. He also punishes you by you not remembering how to feed yourself. All that you're learning has been sealed until the day of your redemption. But in verse 25, we're told to put on a new man. Verse 23, excuse me, 24. Verse 23, we're told to be renewed in the spirit of your mind. That's where you to be renewed. In the spirit of your mind. Everybody hear me all right? It's okay? I'll move it a little bit. Pinch up. You don't mind if I look a little strange for a few minutes, do you? Be renewed means what? Change. Time for a change. It's time for a change. It's time for your redemption. That means you've got to come back to keeping these laws. Not keeping these laws has caused you to become corrupt. Here we are celebrating Feast of Tabernacles. While you're here, every one of you must go in that green booth in the back, spend a few minutes in honest reverence, and think about we used to have to live like that for a period of time after we were delivered from Egypt. And remember that when you step inside. And this period, we're supposed to sleep in those type of booths for 8 days, 8 nights, forever. Once out of the year, Feast of Tabernacles. Our feasts are ordained by Yahweh. That means that when we begin to keep them, we're blessed. We're blessed in a special way. And it means that whatever I touch, and you who follow me, whatever we touch, just turns to gold. It turns to prosperity. And you look out on that lot tonight, and it looks real prosperous to me. Real powerful, real prosperous. I want every one of you to have that. That makes me a patriot, doesn't it? I'm patriotic. America's luxury car of the year. I want every one of my people to have one. All who follow me, you must have one. And you should have a new one every year. That's what I want for you. Along with the mansion. That's what you deserve. It's the best. Anybody want it? It's easy to have. Nothing difficult. Just return to your Father. Just return to your God, Yahweh, and see. If I don't open the windows of heaven and pour you out blessings, you don't have room to receive. But you have to be willing to wait. Anything that's ordained by Yahweh, he rewards you for obeying his will. While your enemy is losing his businesses, his plants are shutting down, people are being unemployed, you'll find yourself going up. The nation of Yahweh is just going straight up. In all that we do, it's going straight up. People are becoming homeless, walking, don't have shoes. We're driving town cars. It doesn't make sense. And it's impossible not to be able to afford one when you follow my teaching. You may have to rearrange your brain, and the only reason that you can't have it is you have to rearrange your brain. That's what this scripture is telling us. You must be renewed. in the spirit of your mind. Your mind has been corrupted, and I gave you a good class last night on you knowing so much. An abundant crop. Look how rich you would be if you took the seeds from an apple and planted those 12 seeds instead of throwing the core away. At least next year you wouldn't have to buy an apple. At least the year that it grows up and bears fruit may take a couple of years, 3 years or so to mature, to bear fruit. But the moment it starts to bear fruit, you can cease having to buy apples. Be able to sell a few, huh? Make a little money on apple cider. Make a little money on apple butter. Make a little money on apple juice. See, I love talking about food now because I've been on a fast already 7 days. I'm going 21 days to October 7th. That'll be 22. And I only promised 21. I'm doing this for you in your behalf. And this is the best day I've had yet. Today is the 7th day, and this has just been my best day. I feel great today. If you don't know how it feels to go without food 7 days, try it. You'll understand. Praise Yahweh. Yes, I've lost weight, and I have 2 more weeks to go, so I know I'll lose a lot more. I'm proud of the way my stomach looks. It's just fabulous.